Good morning and welcome to Newsfirst Prime Time Sunrise.
Hello there, very good morning and welcome to Newsfirst Prime Time Sunrise with me, Shane Silva, on the 15th of August 2014. Let's start off with a look at your headlines. Reports say that paddy is being purchased in Ampara at a high price. CAFE says a large number of voters in the Uva province do not have ID cards. Commissioner General of the Department of the Register of Persons says special plans in place to issue ID cards. And India celebrates its 68th Independence Day today. On to your stories in detail now. The Department of Irrigation says that plans are being made to prepare farmers to harvest the forthcoming Maha season within the shortest period of time. Newsfirst contacted the Director of Water Management at the Department of Irrigation, Janaki Megastanna, in this regard.
It is very helpful for farmers and the officers to manage with the current situation like that drought situation like 2014 and 2012. Now we are suffering from the effects of the climate change that very recent years. Then we have to introduce more water saving techniques into paddy fields and seeding varieties also. I think this is a very good opportunity to farmers to try this variety and try to get their maximum yield with support from the Irrigation Department and the Department of Agriculture. At the moment, total percentage moved down to 13%, and the situation in Ampara, Monaragala, Trincomalee, Batiklo, Anuradhapura, Polonnaruwa, Vavuniya, Mana, Hambantota, they are worstly affected from the drought situation. Some schemes still we are continuing the water issues. We try our best to protect the ongoing cultivation and save water for the drinking water also. But now it is very difficult situation with current temperature, wind speed and other factors affected in the drought.
As mentioned in your headlines this morning, it has been reported that a high price is being quoted for paddy harvested during the Yalla season in the Ampara district.
Our correspondent in the area states that a sum in excess of 41 rupees is being paid to farmers for a kilogram of paddy. It was reported that the flow of paddy to the government warehouses has decreased as a result. When contacted, the chairman of the Paddy Purchasing Board, KB Jayasinghe, stated that the price of paddy has seen an increase due to the prevailing dry weather conditions. He also stated that 30% of this year's Yalla harvest has been destroyed due to the drought. It was however noted that the government warehouses have been set up in the Ampara, Kurunegala, Hambantota and Monaragala districts to purchase and store paddy. Jayasinghe further stated that under the government's program to purchase paddy, a kilogram of samba was being purchased at 35 rupees a kilo and a kilo of nadu rice was being purchased at 32 rupees.
On to another story that made the headlines this morning now. The Campaign for Free and Fair Elections, or CAFE, states that a large number of individuals who are eligible to vote at the Uva Provincial Council elections do not possess national identity cards. Executive Director of CAFE, Kirti Tenakun, states that accordingly more than 40,000 voters in the Badulla district do not have identity cards. According to the list of individuals who are eligible to vote in the Uva Provincial Council elections, 40,350 persons in the Badulla district alone do not have identity cards. A national identity card or a special identification card by the Elections Department or any other legal document for identification should be issued prior to the elections to secure the right of these individuals to exercise their franchise. This is an issue we have seen for many years. Individuals in rural areas do not have proper accepted identification documents. They miss the chance of voting at elections due to this reason. The Department of the Registration of Persons in the meantime states that a special mechanism is in place for the registration of persons without identity cards in the Uva province. We have implemented a system to provide identity cards to all the applications we've received from the Uva province. In addition, a mobile service has also been organized in the Badulla district. I have received this complaint earlier about this number in the Badulla district. The mobile service will be implemented from the 19th. Individuals without identification cards can submit their applications. Therefore, I should clearly state that identification cards will be issued prior to the elections for the applications we have received. The Ministry of External Affairs states that all steps have been taken to prevent the spread of the Ebola virus within the country and to prevent those travelling overseas from contracting the virus. The ministry added that Sri Lankan missions in the African continent have also been briefed on the preventive measures that should be adopted by them.
It was noted that at present Sri Lankan missions in countries such as Nigeria, Kenya, South Africa, Uganda have already been notified in this regard. A spokesperson for the ministry further stated that a process has also been put in place in the event a Sri Lankan citizen was to contract the virus overseas. The ministry, however, added so far no reports have been received of any Sri Lankan citizen having contracted the Ebola virus.
Professor Chandana Jayaratna of the Physical Sciences Division of the University of Colombo says that parts of meteorites may fall on several areas of the country in the coming week. We now have Professor Jayaratna online to elaborate further on this matter. Good morning, Professor.
Good morning.
Now, what is the reason for the country to experience this type of a situation?
There is a particular meteor shower called Perseus. Actually, there are several meteor showers, but some of the meteor showers you will get larger chunks coming out, so that is the main reason. Actually, meteor shower is the reason for the meteor shower is that when the Earth's orbit crosses the orbit of a comet, then the fallout of the comet will, like pebbles, like particles, will get attracted by the gravity of the Earth, and they will fall at a very high speed, like 6 kilometers per second or so. And when they come in, they will get heated up in the Earth's atmosphere and then burn out about 100 kilometers above the Earth's surface. But there are certain meteor showers with certain comets, like is the one that is caused by the by this particular meteor shower. It's caused by that the comet, and it has larger pieces, like sometimes it can be 10 centimeters, sometimes about half a meter, or sometimes even quarter meter. And these bigger ones will cause fireballs, and they actually, when they come in, they will get exploded about 100 kilometers above the Earth's surface.
Professor Jayaratna, if I may interrupt, what is your advice to our viewers if they were to experience this type of situation?
Of course, you cannot do nothing right now if it falls on you. But there was a case in Bandaravela where a vehicle was damaged, and there there was an experience like that. But Polonnaruwa only something, but it's nothing to fear also, because it's very rare thing, very, very rare. But you can watch the meteor shower if you wake up between 3:30 in the morning and till the sunrise. If you look at the north, about 30-45 degrees above the north horizon, you will see this meteor shower also about 30-40 meters per hour. But bigger ones also you occasionally can see, like fireballs.
Professor Jayaratna, thank you so much for joining us this morning. The final Holy Mass held in line with the annual feast of the Madhu Shrine in Mannar will be held today. Over 400,000 devotees have arrived at the shrine to take part in the Madhu feast, which commenced on the 6th of this month. Meanwhile, the Sri Lanka Railways Department says that special train services are in place for devotees attending the feast. The Railway Control Room noted that a special train service bound to Negombo will commence journey from Madhu at around 3 p.m. in the afternoon today.